Hey, welcome back to Body Bags, everyone. Bourgie86 here again. I'm doing a film review for Outsider 365. He should be back next week from what I know of so far. So, you'll be seeing Outsider next Saturday, and I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for these last 2 weeks of me reviewing two out of the week. So, thank you for that. And one I got for you guys today is film from 1974. It's a kind of like a revenge slash like killer animal film from Hong Kong, and it's produced by the legendary Shaw Brothers Studios. If you know the Shaw Brothers, they're mostly known for like their martial arts films, but they did do a few like horror related films during a certain period of time. I actually own a few like crazy Shaw Brothers films that I might do in the future. Not sure yet. I have a lot of films I want to review. And this one, its Mandarin pronunciation of its name is Shisha Sho, which is kind of funny if you think about it, the title. But it goes by the Killer Snakes here in the States. Here is the cover art, cool cover art, and that quote on the begin top. This movie has something to repulse everyone. Who said that? Monster Hunter. I believe that's a magazine or online. I'm not sure. But yeah, the main plot of this one, we're introduced to our main character, Chin Chong Yong. I believe that's how you pronounce that. That's how his name is in the film. He's kind of like a loner. He lives alone. He lives in like this kind of crappy apartment. It's kind of shitty, and he gets bullied. He actually, uh, he's kind of like a weirdo too. At the same time, too, when you first meet him, because they show a flashback and he has like these perverted thoughts from what happened during this flashback, and he has like these fantasies and shit and fantasizing. He actually does like one girl, I believe her name's Zhang Meng in the film. I probably butchered the fuck out of that, but you know how these names are, and sometimes. And they going on a date, and he gets stood up, but it was for a reason. It wasn't just because she didn't want to go out with him. Something happened and stuff that she had to go take care of. And while this is going on, he actually starts to befriend snakes. It's kind of a weird thing that happens. This snake comes into his room and it's has its gallbladder removed. It's wounded, and he actually heals the snakes, and a bunch of other snakes start coming with the same thing with the gallbladder. And he finds out that he has like this personal connection with these snakes. One night, the bullies that were bullying him start chasing him and beat him up, and the snakes attack them. And pretty much what he does is he uses these snakes to his ability to take out the ones that did him wrong. And that's pretty much the main plot of the film. I don't want to really go into it because it will ruin the experience for you with the rest of the film. That's what I got out of it. So, yeah, my thoughts on this one. It's a very, very, very strange film. There's a lot of sleaziness in this film, I have to say, like with the fantasizing and the non-fantasizing, if you know what that means. If there's a scene where he has like one of the girls that was bullying him was with the bullies tied up, and he starts to do things to her, and then has the snakes have her their way with her. That's not really a major spoiler of the plot of this film, but yeah, there's a lot of bizarre things, and the other odd thing about it is the title is misleading because there's actually not. There's killer snakes in this with this other animal. There's lizards and fucking Komodo dragons pop out of nowhere midway into the film. I was like, holy shit. And he controls like reptiles too. Like that's fucking crazy. And yeah, the guy who plays what the fuck's his name? Ken Kwok Long. He plays the main character, and so he does a really good job. And he looks like this part of like this loner type of character and stuff. and he does a really well job in this film. And kind of like there's some goofy moments too in this film, like involving like these sub characters. And there's actually, you could tell like one of the characters has like a fake mustache on in the film. It's fucking hilarious. You could tell it's like fake. And yeah, but the snake stuff is good. There's actually like some good moments with him and the snakes, and there's some goofy shit with the snakes too, because they jump midair in some scenes and shit. It's fucking, you have to see it to believe it with this film. A film that I think that might not be for everyone because of the sleazy aspects of it. If you don't like gratuitous nudity and shit, and kind of like kind of the way I would describe it, like with the tie down chick shit, is like torture pornish or torture and stuff, like, you know, like that kind of shit. You might not dig this one as much with but the revenge aspect and shit, and the outcome of the film is kind of one you have to see to believe it, because there's something that happens near the end of the film which you're like, what? And then it happens again. You're like, whoa, and like shit. And another thing that I really dug about this film is the score. The score is really well done. It has like this like Japanese flute and trumpet influence in the score, but it also has like this like psychedelic like early '70s feel to it. And, like some kind of like groove and stuff in the score, like boom 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 and shit like that, which I really dug. So yeah, if I had to rate the Killer Snakes, I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's a very decent watch film. I had a few problems with like the goofiness of some scenes, and another thing is it's kind of a little too long. It goes over like a hour and 45. Yeah, hour and 40 minutes. It's almost. It could have been shortened by like maybe like 9 minutes, maybe, with some of the sub characters and stuff. And I think this would have been one that would have been a blast for me. 7.5 out of 10. Still a great film, and I still do recommend it, especially if you like your Shaw Brothers and sleaze and shit. Killer Snakes, 7.5 out of 10. Alright, guys, that's it for this review. I'll see you all guys on Wednesday, my regular day. And Outsider should be back next week. Thank you guys, and hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Peace out.